Hey Glenn, this is Adam with America's Baseball Camps. How you doing? Hope all is well. Hey, I'm here today to kind of help you out a little bit, draw some lines, draw some circles, show you a couple things that you need to be aware of if pitching is something that you want to do in the future. Okay, so um, again, we're going to go ahead and kind of start from the setup position that you have. You can kind of the first thing that I see here that you can kind of see is, and you do it on all three pitches that you throw. Um, you are starting sideways, number one, but the biggest thing that I see here is, as you can see, your foot is actually on top of the rubber, and that's a big no-no. You want to have that foot in front of this rubber in this area here, and then have this foot out a little bit more like this. And that's if you're going to start the way you start, kind of on the side, standing sideways. So the first thing that I would do here with you is take this foot and put it in front of the rubber here. Okay, so change your foot position for sure. You do never want to throw from the top of the rubber. Bad things can happen when you do that. You could slip. A lot of different things could happen. Okay, again, put that foot right down in here in front of the rubber. Moving on into the next spot, your posture's pretty good. You're nice and straight up and down. I mean, the position's fine. Your body's fine. It's just where your feet are need to be fixed. Okay, so moving on into your pitch, you can kind of just see you just start kind of from what we call a dead start. Basically, you're stopped, and all you're going to do is lift the leg and then kind of fall towards home plate and then throw the ball. What you need to do, and I think what you need to start with and keep it basic is learn how to create a leg kick. You can see you don't even lift your leg up at all. You just basically step and throw as you're just kind of playing catch. One thing about pitching that you'll notice is the first thing is that we have to have a leg kick. We want to try to lift your leg, lift your knee up, and we want to try to get this leg at least waist high, belt high, into a good balance point, into a nice high leg kick, okay? And obviously you can see with the way you throw the ball, that's not happening, okay? So make sure you get with somebody that teaches you how to get to a good balance point. The other thing, in rewind a little bit, is what you want to try to do is create a step to the side or a rock step with this foot. Kind of a little step back or a step sideways back towards this direction here. So you want to take a step with your left foot and then kind of swing your leg up a little bit, swing this leg up a little bit into a nice leg kick before you even make a pitch. Okay, so make sure you're getting with somebody that teaches you how to get to a balance point. If you don't ever learn how to get to a balance point, it's going to kind of be tough to pitch. So get to a good leg kick when you work on your pitching. Okay. The next thing I want to talk about, and this helps you with throwing in general, when you I'm sure you play another position. The next thing that I see right away is how you take the ball out of your glove. Okay, and you're going to notice this ball is facing up towards you. Your hand is underneath the ball when you separate, and as you can see, even right there, you can see that you're under the ball. Okay, right there, your fingers should be on top of the ball. That ball should be facing the dirt. Okay, so your fingers should be on top. This ball should be facing down this way. Okay, down towards the dirt, not facing the sky. Okay, put your fingers on top of the ball. Again, I think this is going to help you out with just basic throwing in general. Okay, you can see right there, again, you are what we call a pie chucker. It's almost like you got a pie. See, again, the ball is facing your head here when it's supposed to be facing the other direction. Okay, we want this ball facing this way. Okay, towards second base or center field. So be very careful with that. That's going to cause a lot of arm problems. You're not going to get much velocity on the ball or on your throws in general. Okay, so you want to make sure that, again, you're careful with that separation, with how you're taking that ball out of the glove. And you can see again right here. Okay, you can see the ball where it's at. Turn that thumb down and in a little bit, and then that's going to make your fingers stay on top of the baseball. Very, very important when you're throwing. Okay. The next thing I wanted to talk about here is kind of your glove side and your front side, which is this part of your body right here. You can see where your glove side goes. It kind of just points straight to the ground. It never really gets shoulder height. Like this arm here, very good position. But what happens with this? This is pointing straight down. So your angles aren't very good in your upper body and your arms, okay? We want to see this, something like this here, okay? Get the shoulders a little bit more level, and I think that's going to help you out a little bit. You can see where your glove goes. It's going to probably go just straight down to the ground a little bit when you throw. See that right there? There it goes. And at that position, basically what you've done is everything's just flying open. Front shoulder, front side is flying open, and that's a recipe for kind of disaster. Okay, you kind of see where your glove is down here. Okay, we want to try to take that glove, and after you get to about that point there, once we start to rotate, the glove should rotate with you and kind of stay up in this area, up in your chest area a little bit more once you rotate. But again, you can see your glove, it just goes straight to the dirt, and you kind of fly open, and then you throw the ball. Okay. The last thing that I wanted to talk about a little bit is your finish, your follow-through position, and what we want to see here in this position. Okay, not a bad job with the chest area, getting out over this bent front leg, which is fine. Not bad there, but you can see, I want you to notice how high your leg kick comes off the ground. Okay, I'm sorry, your back leg, it barely comes off a couple inches off the dirt. What you want to try to do is get that back leg, get that back leg a little higher off the ground. For example, once you're in this position here on your follow through, coming down here, let me see, sorry, right there, okay, we want to try a little bit more to get that chest out over that leg, get a little, we call it a flat back, okay, and you can kind of see your directions going where, your head's going side, everything's going this way, and then your back foot, eventually your back foot, should come really about, your back leg should be coming there, and your back foot should be coming way up in this area here, okay? But you can kind of see how low your back foot goes, okay, on the ground, so you kind of have a dead finish. So, Glenn, a lot of things going on here with your delivery. It looks like you're just starting to learn how to pitch, which is fine. But again, I want you to get with somebody if this is something that you want to do. Learn some balance, learn to get to a good balance point instead of just stepping and throwing. You really need to pay attention to that separation out of the glove that we talked about, and putting your fingers on top of the ball and not getting underneath the ball like that right there. Okay, it's a good shot of it. You need to pay attention to what your glove side is doing. Okay, all these circles here that we're drawing. Okay, and so you're not flying open and diving the other direction. You can see right there what I'm talking about with your shoulders and everything going this way. And what's going to tend to happen is your body's going to kind of do the same thing. Okay, right there. Okay, your head's going this way. You want your head right on the target. Okay, because we're trying to create some downhill plane to your pitches. Okay, but you can't when you're going out towards this way. Okay, so I think 2 key words for you that might be able to help you, or 3, would be balance and direction. Direction towards home plate, and working on a good follow through. So again, a lot of stuff going on there. I hope all is well with you, and again, if you continue to want to learn how to pitch, just try to get with somebody to refine your mechanics and really learn, first of all, how to get to a good balance point and a good power position and a quality finish. Okay? Hope all is well. We'll talk to you soon.